What is up, guys? Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last time we started the Fragments chapter, which has us on a place called Nemeth Island, where Elroy Harwood, aka the Oathbreaker, invited us all here for some reason. So it's the entire Arkwright Solutions crew, plus Swin and Nadia, as well as the Bracer, some of the Bracer Guild, pretty much just Zin and Elaine. We've also got Lucrezia, Enforcer number 3. We've got Shizuna here, so it's a big old party. So we are going to keep running around, checking out everything that's going on, and have a good time before, stuff will inevitably hit the fan. Oh, look who we got here. Esmere is here. Well, look who it is, another one of Professor Hamilton's students. Long time no see. We never expected to see you on Nemeth Island, of all places. I guess Kotter did mention you had travel plans coming up. So obviously there is unique dialogue for each of these conversations depending on who you bring with you. It's some coincidence that we wound up at the same place. Even I was blindsided. You should have brought it up beforehand.
みんなをびっくりさせようと思って大成功だったみたいだね。こっちはこっちで思わぬ再会をしちゃってたんだけど。
Yeah, notice you had a familiar face at the table. It's Bill Townsend. We met him last year in Basel.
いつぞやの裏解決屋だったか。君たちまで旅行に来ていたとはな。
So he's just here by coincidence.
言っておくが、くれぐれもこの島で騒ぎを起こすんじゃないぞ。ようやく取れたせっかくの長期休暇。台無しにされては困るからな。
え？長期休暇だったんですか？でもこの前の取締役会で。
余計なことを言うんじゃない。
I don't think there's much reason to hide things at this point, Mr. Townsend. There wasn't much fanfare, but the Tyrol Times already put out a short piece on you. It says, if this year you've been dismissed to your position as CEO of the Verne Company. I'm not familiar with the actual minutes of that board meeting, but I do know the change was prompted by last year's incident with Professor Callahan. That's right, the blame fell right on my shoulders. Escort and the others were opposed to my termination, saying it was inexcusable for me to leave without accountability for what happened. But that little so-and-so just had to meddle in things. So someone butted in and ousted him, eh? Could it be? Well, what does it matter anymore? I've hit rock bottom in record time. That's just the thanks I get for countless ordeals surmounted under my tenure, despite all the pressures I face on every front. Years of blood, sweat, and tears, and what do I have to show for it? He seems pretty down in the dumps. Feels like less of a vacation, more like a pity party. I can't help but sympathize with him in a bit. In a way, Mr. Townsend is part of the reason I got where I am. Don't let it keep you down. Remember, all of us came here to enjoy ourselves. Why don't I pour you a drink? Would you like another beer, Mr. Ex-CEO? You're doing this on purpose now, aren't you, Esmere? I'm sure SC doesn't mean anything by it. Well, you reap what you sell. Let's just give him some space for now. Potter and Esmere lent a lukewarm ear as Townsend let out his grievances, and then they went their separate ways at the first opportunity. Ex-CEO, and after I toiled so desperately to climb my way to the top. I'm not crying about it, just so we're clear. Any glinting you see in my eyes is merely my last spark of dignity flickering out. Why don't we just back away slowly? Hey, kiddo. York. My family lives on the mainland, but sometimes I come over to check on my dad while he's working. I even help him out at the restaurant once in a while. Oh, so this is your dad right here. It's pretty lucky to have a kid like me, huh? And I can run back here and no one will yell at me. Sure. Alright, up the stairs. Anything going on up here, people-wise? Doesn't seem like it. But we can obviously see... These rooms are very nice, by the way. Got a nice little bathroom here, 2-bedroom. Got a nice balcony here with these tables. Oh yeah, this is very luxurious. Third floor. Little maid over here doing her job. Another family. Secretary Galeo. Nice view back here as well. Nice roads. Get a little lay of the land. They got nice little gazebos out here. Oh, let's see. Oh, there is a fish I can catch here. That's a big one. Oh, that's all we needed. I'm not trying to get A rank right now. I'm just trying to get, okay, that area's blocked off. Alright. That'll be good to keep an eye. Okay, more NPCs. Shop. Oh, fishing. So, oh, yes, please. That'll be good enough. Luxury liners out here. Ooh, there we go. Let's start with this. That's actually a shark we just caught. Kind of dangerous to keep your hand so close to it, but sure. Alright, let's get that other fish from this area. I guess the water's pretty deep here, so you can't really be like, oh, the shark wouldn't come so close to the shore. No, that's not what we need. Different fish. Not what we need. I'm still trying to get this second fish here.
縄文だぜ。さあ。ここだ。
Is that it?
縄文だぜ。
Yeah, Grand Bream. Okay. Doing pretty well with the fishing log. There is always a chance that I've missed a fish or two, but I'll be doing multiple playthroughs, so no big deal.
空気がうまいね。
同感ではあるけど、昔から妙に渋い感性よね。
何おっさんくせえこと言ってやがる。リゾートなんざはしゃいでなんぼだろうがよ。
Hey, sometimes it's good to just enjoy yourself. Got Judith over here. Looks like Nina as well, and some other people. Whoa. Now there's a surprise. Is that Nina and Lamb? Looks like Judith's with them too. It would appear they're shooting a film. Maybe we should go speak to them. Yeah, good idea. Hey there, we weren't expecting to run into you guys all the way out here. Oh, hello, it's been a while, hasn't it?
さん、それに裏解決屋の皆さんも。
Actually, Judith only arrived just arrived as well. I'm so happy to see you all again. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, if a bit surprised. Did you know about this? Yeah, as if. I'm just as shocked as you are. I'd heard they were going to be filming on an island soon, but I didn't think it would be Nemeth Island. Did you run into some kind of trouble or something? Well, about that. You see, the island we had reserved was struck by some pretty terrible weather. We were forced to move to our backup location, which was here on Nemeth Island. We only arrived a few hours ago, I imagine not long before you did. I see, sounds like you've been on a pretty wild ride. I guess now I'm just confused as to why you guys aren't filming already. Yes, well, we meant to head a little ways beyond this tunnel, but there appears to be a few monsters crawling around. Monsters? Didn't they say there shouldn't be any monsters around the sightseeing areas? We don't quite understand why they're here either. It's all so strange. Actually, we're just thinking about heading back to the village to inform someone of the situation. So you were just getting ready to turn in for the day, huh? Yes, that's what we were discussing when you arrived. I must say, you have impeccable timing. I think a few able-bodied youngsters who we need to save us, who are just what we need to save us from this mess. Very tempted to ask you all for your help. What say you, Nina? Well, I don't see why not. Sounds like you're saying you got a 4SPG for us. I do understand this comes at a rather inopportune time with you being on vacation and all. However, all you'd have to do is escort us from here to the ruins beyond the tunnel. And then from there, we just need you to keep us safe while we scout the area and begin filming. Ruins, huh? Now that you mention it, I think I saw something about them in the tour booklet. I've heard they're gorgeous. It would be such a shame if we had to miss out on seeing them after coming all this way. But we're already pushing our schedule as it is by switching islands. And with the weather being so pleasant at the moment, this might be our best opportunity to capture the scene Mr. Lamb and I had in mind. You two always seem so level-headed on the outside, but you get caught up in some really particular things, you know. So what's the plan? This job seems a bit too simple for a Spriggan. As a bracer, it's my duty to give them a hand. If you want to take on the request, the guild will. Good grief, I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. We were just taking a look around the island anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of those monsters for you. Thank you all so much. Well, it might not be my usual sort of job, but my inner film freak just wouldn't shut up until I said yes. Words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Anyway, I'd like to be off as soon as you're ready. Do you have everything you need? Let me see here. Are we okay to escort them? Yep, we are. Yeah, we're all prepped and ready to go. We'll start by making sure the vicinity is secured. Lamb, you and the others wait here for our signal. We'll let you know when the coast is clear. Understood. Actually, is there any chance you'd be willing to let me tag along? I'd like to get a better understanding of the area for the film. Okay, sure. Just stay behind us whenever we're in the middle of fighting. Deal? Thank you. I'll try my best not to cause any headaches. Nina, you and the rest of the crew follow once we made sure it's safe. Yes, sir. Mr. Lamb, do you think it'd be alright if I went along too? Nina? There could be all kinds of monsters out there. What would we do if one of our main stars got hurt? Just leave this one to us, okay? Hot meat kettle, you seem to be raring to go all of a sudden. If the goal is to avoid injury to our actresses, I think you should sit this one out as well, Miss Judith. Oh, well, maybe. But I've done loads of training for action movies. Really, there's no need to worry about me. She has got to be the worst liar I've ever met. I'd like to pick up a few moves from Judith, otherwise my career won't be able to keep up with hers. I don't want to miss my chance to learn from what she's picked up over the years. Please let me go with them, Mr. Lamb. Oh, Nina, how can I ever say no to you? Sure, whatever. I'm sure you would have just come along anyway. Thank you so much. Sorry for all the trouble. Don't worry about it. I'm a Spriggan. My word is my bond. I'll make sure she stays in one piece. Alright then, let's get a move on, people. Oh, okay. Seems pretty calm. It's too so bright out here. My eyes are having a hard time adjusting. Coming through was a lot of fun, though. I almost felt like an explorer. Alright, let's start heading toward the ruins. There's so much more nature around here. Yeah, no kidding. By the way, I was only able to get a quick glance earlier, but the ruins seem pretty far off. It's just like Lamb said, we're going to be fighting off monsters the whole way. We should be on guard going forward. Yeah, got a feeling there's going to be more of them the closer we get, too. Let's make sure we keep our eyes peeled. Yep, may as well upgrade everyone's weapons. So I know what, I've seen this talk a lot. A lot of people will say with these games, it's like, oh, this character feels like they weren't involved in the story very much. But then it's during scenes like this where, or portions like this where you get to choose which characters are with you when you do all the dialogue stuff. So to some people, some characters will feel like they get more on-screen stuff, but that's solely because you took them with you. It's like, obviously, the characters we're using right now are going to feel like they get a lot more. I did not mean to do that, but oh well. May as well just give it to everybody. Well, as many characters as possible. I mean, we have all the playable characters on this island. Not with us currently, but on the island, besides Rune. Alright, that's good enough. Worry about the rest later. Although, we did just get a lot of money. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll obviously have to, like, there's obviously stuff I can do. So, like, for example, I could just unequip and then prioritize physical again to kind of make things a little better. Alright, well, we want to get some battles in, because obviously monster book and all that.
以上の成果かと。助かったわ。敵の群れよ。許さないわよ。今です。他愛のない相手ね。
さすが見せるなジュリス。
花が色とり野生種のようですがとても美しいですね。決めて。任せなさい。
終わりだ。
So Judith is the only one who doesn't really get a casual
やる
outfit.
じゃないバン。
I guess her outfit's already casual enough.
ここなら釣れそうね。
We'll check that in a second. We gotta deal with this guy.
おまけよ。許さない。
おまけだ。
さあ次に行きましょう。釣れそうね。
飛ばしすぎんなよ。腕が鳴るな。さあ
Sorry to interrupt the trip over here for Lamb and Nina. But I gotta catch this fish. What do we got?
よしゲットだ。
Alright. Easy. I gotta check. There was another one at the other end of the water. Oh, hey. I haven't fought you guys yet.
シャード展開。出番だジュリス。もらった。
他愛のない相手ね。肩でもおもみしますか。
腕が鳴るな。
Oh, hey. There is more. So, normal dumpling. We only got one left, so we'll see if it gets us the fish we're looking for.
ここだ。
Nope, that's not
ゲ
it.
ットだ。
Alright, so I'm just gonna have to fight with the, It really doesn't matter, it's the same thing. May as well just use the lower one.
ここだ。
Damn it.
よしゲットだ。さあ ここだ。
That's gotta be it, right?
縄文だぜ。
No. We already have that.
さあ
Rarity's gonna be low, but we just gotta keep trying.
ここだ。 よし
Nope.
ゲットだ。
I don't know how doing it on high speed mode is gonna work. I doubt it'll be good, but
ここだ。
oh my god, it's way too quick. Yeah, nope, not happening.
よしゲットだ。 さあ
Maybe just turn it on to get past the menus faster.
ここだ。 よしゲットだ。
Alright, we're gonna give it 3 more fish. If I can't get it here, then I'll find another time in between videos to come back here and get it. We're gonna give it 3 more fish to find it. Because obviously I don't want to spend the whole video just catching fish. Nope. Alright, 2 more. I mean, it's nice to be getting all this, you know, the impede stuff and everything. On this playthrough, I'm not really going to worry about my quartz setup too much. Obviously, for my next playthrough, I will, because... Or either the next playthrough or the playthrough after I will, because obviously I'm going to be doing a nightmare run. Alright, 1 more try. Alright, I'll come back later. There will be other opportunities for us to do stuff around here. Well then. Yeah, there is ruins and some kind of altar. A lot of monsters here. My goodness, you were right, Van. There's so many of them, and that one at the top seems to be more formidable than the rest. Guessing it was trying to expand its territory. It probably drew a nest in all the smaller ones while making... Wait, it probably drew in all the smaller ones while making a nest. We should focus on bringing it down then, correct? Yeah, it's basically the core of the whole flock. All the little ones should run off once it's gone. That said, we might still have a scuffle or 2 on the way over. This could be dangerous for you, Nina Lamb. Make sure you keep your distance. Right, I understand. Please be careful out there, Judith. Don't worry about me. I'll show you raw action like you've never seen. I'm very curious if you can choose to turn into Grimcats during this. I can't imagine this is gonna be too hard. Okay, yeah, you're not allowed to. Well, what happens if you yeah, you can still S-craft, so... Oh well. Lodging out the window, I suppose. Rude. Sheesh, those bastards were a lot tougher than I thought. Well, I thought you performed rather magnificently. Gotti told me about your feats, but seeing you in action was much more impressive. You know, I thought I'd finally gotten comfortable with action sequences, but Judith really is on a whole nother level. All those hours of training really paid off. Oh, aren't you sweet, but flattery will get you nowhere. Well, that should have been the ringleader. Now we just have to make sure the rest bug off. It appears your predictions were correct. Okay, this area should be good for filming now. Just remember to keep your guard up. I guess all that's left is to go back and grab the film crew. Let's split up. 2 of us should stay here with Nina and Lamb. The other 2 can bring the crew over. Got it. I'll do my best to help. While staying mindful of the remaining monsters, the film crew was quickly escorted to the ruins. Once they began setting up their equipment, Lamb began scoping out the area for scenic filming locations. Before long, shooting was underway. Alright, this place should be safe for a while now. Why don't we get back to what we were doing before? Right, we were investigating the island. Well, since we're already here, I say we just start with the ruins. I mean, that altar's been bugging me since we arrived. It almost looks like it could have been made by Animus from prehistoric times. For someone who dropped out of school, he is very knowledgeable. I'm guessing this whole place was something like a funeral hall in its day. Indeed, it's quite spacious. I imagine it saw its fair share of parishioners in the past. You might be right. Van and the others proceeded to check the altar for any clues. However, they were unable to find anything unique about it. There was also no sign of anyone having visited the area recently. Guess that's about the best we can expect for now. Wonder how filming's going. Already done investigating, are you? Oh, speak of the devil. Didn't you only just start filming? Is everything okay? Oh, we're fine. In fact, we managed to get all of the shots we needed on the very first takes. We were just about to take a little break before heading back to the villa. I feel a bit bad we managed to wrap up so quickly, and after all the trouble you went to bring us here. You got your shots in a single take? Way to go, Nina. Guess that means I gotta step up my game, huh? It's no big deal. I'm just glad you were able to get the shots you needed. At any rate, we're pretty much done with our business around here, too. Why don't we escort you back? Is that alright with you, Lamb? Well, I would hate to be a bother, but if you're willing, I'd certainly appreciate it. Something about that altar? Hey, Nina, come on. You're gonna get left behind if you don't hurry. Sorry, I'll be right there. Surely that altar is going to mean something later on. And so Van and the others led Nina, Lamb, and their film crew back to the villa. On their way back, Lamb was having a vested interest in Spriggans and took the opportunity to interrogate Van about his work. Kindly enough, Van decided to offer the man a smidge of insight into his day-to-day affairs while omitting anything incriminating, of course. However, just as his account began to gain momentum, the group finally managed to arrive back at the villa safe and sound. I appreciate you indulging my interest. Of course, Gotti's spoken about you and your team in the past, but it's far more interesting to hear stories from the Spriggan himself. It's almost as if you're a small cog set between our everyday society and the criminal underworld. Even if you're just a single piece of the greater machine, the gears would inevitably snag without you. I don't think I'm all that important. But hey, if it sounds like something you want to work into your next film, be my guest. Well, I'll certainly think on it. Anyway, we've taken enough of your time. He's got to make a film about Van by the final game. Just wait. Why don't we wrap things up here? Yeah, I agree. We'll be heading back now. Thank you again for all your help. We plan to stay for a few nights. If you find yourselves free at any point, I'd love to spend some more time together. Sure, we'll see what we can do. Not every day you get to hang out with a famous actress. And what am I, chopped liver? Yeah, you're different. You're a real piece of work, you know that. I'll be sure to remember this if you ever come begging for my autograph. I see you've gotten quite comfortable with their group, Judith. Honestly, I'm almost jealous. Arc Ride security. Yeah, it's definitely just gonna be law. All we did was protect them. Alright, let's, Judith, you can go back to doing what you were doing. Bring Swin along for a bit. Swin is just in his normal getup. But what, so if we grab Nadia, then she's in her bath stuff. Alright, well, we can see what everyone's up to. What's going on over here? Director Lamb and all these guys. So where's Nina run off to? Oh, Esmeralda comes over here. I've seen Princess Zeta around here and there, but this is the first time actually speaking with her. Isn't she just adorable? Making her acquaintance has me thrilled to bits. Who's down here? Oh no, they're up here. I want to offer my thanks again, Prince Sharid. Not just for letting us hitch a ride on the Haramont, but for handling all the arrangements, too. It is I who should be grateful to you. My personal interest in these matters aside, this trip is one fraught with many political dangers given our adversaries. Being that my sister is accompanying me, having you bracers along is very reassuring. That, of course, applies to you and yours as well, Van. It's an honor. Can't say I was expecting to meet Elsime's princess so soon, though. I'm proud of my sister, but she can be a bit too capable, to the point where it overwhelms me at times. Her advice is precise, discerning, and all the benefit of her brother, the prince. As you can see, both Zeta and Nadia can be rather demanding with me. Hey, nothing wrong with having a little sister who cares. Take it from an only child, I couldn't be more jealous. Oh, did that come off as false modesty to you? Well, take it whatever way you wish, hahaha. Glad to see you kiddos are enjoying themselves. But we've got to look after them and make sure those smiles stay on their face. That's the job of us older folk. Isn't that right, Arkwright? Hey, don't lump me in with you. You're a whole decade older than me. My, what truly marvelous resort this is. Elsheim is home to several famous tourist spots as well, of course. We should visit. But the sheer abundance of natural beauty on this island is simply awe-inspiring. The only security intending to their highnesses' protection is myself. Princess Zeta in particular insisted against having a guard outside of emergencies, so as to not hinder her efforts to broaden her social sphere. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled on more fronts than one. I don't envy you. So did Nina, like, go back to her room or something? Or what's the deal? Where'd she run off to? Maybe she went to the beach with everyone else? I guess she could be in the other building. It's just those three. She had to have run off somewhere. She's not here. We can't go in the third building. She's obviously not here with Lamb. Oh, she might be down there. Might be her and Judith laying there now. But here's Judith. Yeah, and Nina's laying with those two dangerous individuals. Nina and I changed before coming here. Gotta look the part if we're hanging on the seaside, right? All I really want to do is stay in the hotel and chill out. I had this exact thought back in the Tharbad Film Festival, too. But things are probably gonna get messy here the same way that they did there, huh? Just once I'd like to go on to a resort and do some actual relaxing. The body temperature of all individuals is rising above normal levels. This is due to the humidity and heightened excitement of everyone present. Thus, Theo concludes that everyone is having fun. Aww, and when everyone is happy, Theo is happy. Huh, so this is what you meant by taking a little break. Yes, I figured this would be a good opportunity to mix and mingle a bit. I was strolling by when these two invited me to stay and chat a while. And we did. After all, how often does one get the privilege of hobnobbing with the famous actress? No kidding, resorts like these are a real hotspot for celebrity encounters. Of all the clutches to fall into, here's hoping their bad habits don't rub off on you too hard. That's what we can only pray for. These two ladies have such a mysterious aura about them, for lack of a better word. I think I'll take them up on their invitation to stay and chat a while. Plus, the sound of the waves lapping and people laughing make for a pleasant background noise. This is shaping up to be a wonderful break. It's still funny that, because obviously I know why they do this, because it's supposed to be Judith, Reset, and Elaine who lay down here, and then you've got these three over here. But it's still just funny that, like, Judith is just hanging by herself while her best friend is over here with these two maniacs. Have we more or less spoken to everybody? I think we have, the personnel-wise.
魚がいるみたいね。
Oh. Well, I guess I can see. Yeah, okay. I'm in the middle of preparing activity for our guests to enjoy. Okay. So, we can't do that yet. Alright, well, I think we're going to end things off here. So, next time, we're going to go ahead and check the final location we have to look at the end over here, which seems to lead to another section. And then we'll just take things from there. So, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.